Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For you guys today, the video I'm filming is I'm going to be showing you guys all the products that I have in my Project Pan 2025. And for me, Project Pan, there's like the whole idea of it is you hit the pan on the bottom of the palette. The products I'm going to show you, I either want to use up completely or I want to hit pan. And then I'm also going to be talking about like the rules of my low buy for this year. The whole reason I didn't do makeup today was because of this bitch right there. It hurts, so I put on 2 of the Inkey List pimple patches because there's like 2 different pimples there and they're angry and swollen and I just want them to go away. So with that being said, let's get started. So the products in here are not in any particular order. I am going to explain whether or not I want to hit pan or just use them completely. So the first one in here is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and I have only that much left. Like you can see the jar is pretty well used up because I've also used this before. It's just like a plain old moisturizer and it works really well for that. I just want to use it up mostly because I have a backup of this from my pro kit that I will use expired products or almost expired products on myself. I will not use them on other people is basically what it is. So I have one that's like brand new, but I don't want to take that chance except on myself. So I just want to use this up so I can use that one. Plus this shit's expensive. I want to get my money's worth out of it. I feel like I have a lisp so bad, and I think it's because I bit my tongue while I was sleeping or something. So plus like I'm still kind of stuffy, but like my tongue feels really swollen, and when I'm talking it almost feels like I'm biting down on my tongue. So if I have a lisp, I do apologize. Okay, something else I want to use up completely this year is the Fenty Ease Drop foundation stick in the shade 2. I don't know if you guys can see, like it's down to here right now, and if I can use all of it up, I will be very happy with myself. But this is how much I have left to use, so you've got to go back down. And it's not even because this is a bad product. I really actually enjoy this product a lot. It's why it says used up is what it is. I just want to narrow down my foundations. You know, like I've got like 14 or 15 foundations and I don't need that many. Nobody needs that many. I use like 2 or 3 foundations all the time, and I feel like that might be a normal amount to have. I know some people have none. I know some people have like hordes of them like I do. I know some people only have a few. I like options, so I don't ever want to get down to the point where I just have one. But if I can get down to where I have 2 or 3, or just use up all the ones that I have and then keep 2 that I know I like, and then maybe have like that extra space to try a new product, I don't know, but I want to use this one up. The next thing I want to completely use up is ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Setting Spray. I just want to use it up. It's almost gone anyway. I do like it, but I want to use it up. That's it. Something I want to hit pan in really badly. I would like to hit pan in this shade of the Park Ave Princess bronzer and contour palette from Tarte. This thing is so old, and I wish they hadn't discontinued it because the packaging is absolutely like stunning. And I really like all 4 of these shades work really well for me. Like these 2 are more of like a bronzy tone on me, whereas these 2 are like, well, technically these 2 shades are like the contour shades, but this is like a more natural contour and this one's a little bit more sculpting. And then you have like your brightening powders. It's a good face palette. They should have just come out with it in different shades. Like have a light, have a medium, have a deep, have a deep dark, have an ultra fair one. Like, they could have come out with 5 different variations of this, and it probably would have done so well, because Tarte's powder products are so delicious, and like, it smells good. It smells like fucking chocolate. It smells so good. Something I want to hit pan in as well this year, to kind of go along with that, is the Soul Body Face and Body Bronzing Balm in the shade Light. I don't know if you can see or not. There is like a little bit of a divot in there, but I want to actually see pan. I want to actually see pan so bad in this, because it is a good product and I want to use it more. And then I want to hit pan in my ColourPop Pretty Fresh pressed powder in the shade Fair N, or excuse me, Fair 4. I want to completely use up e.l.f. Power Grip in the niacinamide one. It is a really good primer. I just want to use it up. And then, like, mascaras, I'm just going to use until they dry out, I guess. But, like, right now I have the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Waterproof one. And this is probably one of my favorite mascaras ever because of the formula. It's a fiber formula. That's how it gives you like the volume, but like look at the brush as well, the wand. All those little bristles on there mean you can get super close to the root of your lash and then wiggle it up, and you get like volume and separation, which is why I really love this formula. I have a lisp. La, la, la. I would like to hit pan in the MAC Blush Please Go Glow Play blush. I love this tone. Like that tone of blush. It is just like the nudie, pinky, mauvey, brown color. It's so pretty. I love it. I want to hit pan. That's the goal. And then what else? Oh boy, what did you do, Shanna? To kind of go along with the Bobbi Brown, I also pulled out the eye base. This one is also about halfway used up, but that's because I low-key kind of use it interchangeably as an eye moisturizer, or like I'll just use it as a tiny travel version of this. So, and then I have 2 concealers in here. ColourPop Pretty Fresh and e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. These are both very similar in what they do. They're just, for me, they're getting kind of old. Like, I haven't opened these ones in particular, but I've had them for a while, so I just want to use them up. The NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Mont Blanc. I want to use this up because I did have the shade Gobi, but the packaging on this broke, and once it was out of the glass, it separated so bad, like I could not get it to remix. So I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth out of this foundation. Plus, like, I have dry skin, the glowy aspect really appeals to me. For powder, another powder, this one I want to use up. Oops. This is the Vive Modern Powder Perfector. It's a refillable pan, which is nice. But as you can see, I've already hit pan in this. It is one of my favorite powders ever. Like, both of these powders are superb. I've finished one of these already before, and I'm almost done with this one, and I just want them to, I want this one to be gone, and I want this one to have pan in so I can rebuy this one without feeling bad about it. And that's kind of like how we're moving on. For an eye base or like a spot concealer, I do have my MAC NW10 Studio Finish Concealer. This is like a pot concealer, but you can see, like, I've used this thing pretty good. I just want to finish it up, and it does work really well as an eye base or as like a thicker concealer. If I have like a little bit of darkness right here, it works really well for that. this is the, I don't know why I put this in here, because even if it goes bad, I'm keeping it. The Winnie the Pooh Bear Mind Over Matter Super Shock Cheek Highlighter from ColourPop. I'm keeping it because of the packaging. So honestly, this is gonna go back in my highlighter drawer. I'm never gonna use that ever because of who's on it. I want to use up the Vive Skin Nova primer because I'm on a low buy, and her ass, Jamie Genevieve, launched the Supernova, which is like this is like a serum and this is like a cream. She launched the cream version of this, and I want it so bad. And how I'm gonna be able to justify buying it to myself is if I finish both of these, then I can buy it, because it's gonna take the place of 2 products, and I'm very excited about it because I want it. I don't need it right now, which is why I'm not buying it right now, but I saw her launch it today, and today's the 12th of January, or I saw her talk about it on TikTok today. I'm like, god damn it. And then 4 palettes. I do have 3 that I want to I would like to hit pan in one of these shades. This is the Jordana Tisha, the Nude Divinity palette. It's just matte warm tone browns. Like, I could use these as eyeshadows. I could use them as like powder bronzers if I wanted to. Something like that. I want to hit pan in one of these shades, and this is like the main palette I want to hit pan in. But I've also added a couple, like the ABH Cosmos palette. If I can hit pan in like one of these shimmer shades, that would be cool. That's kind of why I added this palette, was like these shimmers with these mattes would be great. And then if I actually want to just have like a warm toned, true warm toned smoky eye, the ColourPop Play It Cool has got like the gold colors in there that I like for eyeshadow. But this is my project pan for 2025. You guys, I'm not going to say that like I'm only going to use these products, but these are what I'm going to be trying to use the majority of my time when I'm doing my makeup, whether that be like makeup for YouTube, makeup for work, makeup for fun. And I want to use what I have, be more mindful in what I spend, because I've said it before, like I want to get my own apartment. And right now the cheapest one I found for a 2-bedroom is $750 a month. And the reason it's so cheap is because it's an upstairs apartment and there's no washer and dryer. It's like I'd have to do laundry at my mom's house or something. But I can't save up if I'm constantly spending all my money on makeup and other stupid things. So let me put this in my makeup bag, and then we will talk about the rules of my project pan / no buy. So I kind of already talked about my rules a little bit for my project pan. I want to either hit pan in these products or use them up completely. And then how I'm going to decrease my makeup consumption this year is if I look at a palette. So like, for example, the this is gonna be a good example. I really want the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. The first one, the warm toned one. And the reason I'm telling myself I can't have it, or I shouldn't buy it, is because I have the Skin by Kim. I don't need another matte warm tone smoky eye palette because I have this one. You just saw the Jordana T-shirt one. I have the JSC one. I don't need it. I also have like Beauty Bay palettes that are warm tone smoky eye type stuff. So if I can look at a product and immediately think of something I already have that is going to give me a similar vibe, I'm not buying it. So that means, like, for me, if I don't know, okay, Huda Beauty's setting powders. I can't have that one till I either use up all my powders, my loose powders that I already have, or I don't know. But I can't buy it because I already have things that are going to do the exact same thing for me. Lip liners. I don't need any more lip liners. I have a whole cup of them. You know, brushes. I don't really need any more brushes, but I don't know. And then, like, so example is another thing. Yeah, I digress. My brain is going a million miles a minute. Basically, if I can think of a dupe that I already have in my makeup collection, I cannot buy it. I cannot buy it. And then for everything else, like, for example, purses. I'm a purse fiend. I love purses. I can only buy 2 this year. I'm only going to allow myself to purchase 2 purses, whether it be a Coach, a Kate Spade, a Michael Kors, a Steve Madden, another TJ Maxx bag, something like that. I can only purchase 2 purses this year. That's my rule for myself. Only 2 more purses. When it comes to clothing, I'm not really gonna give myself a limit on how many shoes I can buy. Just because, like, I wear the same pair of sneakers almost every single day. I don't really have a lot of shoes. The shoes I do have, I mostly just wear my sneakers. So I have, like, a pair of New Balances and I have a pair of Profits. Once those ones wear out, I will buy other ones because I can't wear my New Balances to Kohl's because they're not black. And my Profits are getting a little bit dusted and crusted and rusted from me wearing them all the time. For t-shirts, no more t-shirts. I cannot buy any more t-shirts this year unless, like, mine get holes in them. So, like, if it's to replace something that is destroyed, yes, I can replace it. If it's just because, ooh, it's pretty, no. Although, to be fair, I do have a bunch of stuff in, like, my Shein cart I want to order. So maybe that'll just be my clothes budget for the year, is that's it. Like, what I have in my Shein thing is all I can get. I don't know. You guys, this is kind of just like I'm flying by the seat of my pants and trying to do this. But my goal is, I want my own apartment. I've said that before. And this year, I'm really, 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 really going to knuckle down, tell myself no to certain things. The other thing I want to do this year to try and help me save money, and I realize that we've kind of just snowballed into anything other than, like, makeup right now, is I want to start cooking more easy meals. So, like, right now, because I bought a rice cooker at work, and I leave it at work. So, like, right now, like, I'll go to Aldi and I'll get, like, potatoes, sausage, peppers, and I'll make sausage, peppers, and potatoes in my rice cooker. Or, like, I'll make noodles and pasta sauce with some cheese, and if I have it, I'll make, like, sausage. I want to spend less money on takeout and more money, or less money in general, on food. So there's that. I also need to go to the gym more. So I am going to buy myself a gym bag that I am not counting towards my purses, because I don't take my purses in the gym. My purses are strictly either to go with my looks or for work. But I need to get a gym bag because I need to start going to the gym again. I actually really, really like going to the gym when I go. I just need to go. So, there's that. I don't know if I missed anything. I think I talked about makeup. I talked about clothes, purses, shoes, skincare. I'm kind of just whittling down my skincare right now. I have got a bunch of serums that I'm trying to use up, but really the only thing I can see myself needing to repurchase in the near future are going to be, like, pimple patches, face wash, my moisturizer. Like, that's that. And I don't need 18 different serums. I just need, like, 1 or 2. Like my lactic acid and my retinol, or like a hyaluronic acid and a retinol, or something along those lines. I'm trying to curate what I use. And then talk about food, skincare, fragrance, I'm going to let myself purchase, when it comes to perfumes, I'm going to limit myself to 4 this year. Just because I really do enjoy fragrance, but I don't need to be Paul the fragrance influencer. I don't need that many. I don't even wear fragrance every day. I'm lucky if I remember to put on deodorant, if we're being 100% completely honest. I do. Mostly because I have a backup stick in my bag. But I'm lucky if I remember to put on, like, deodorant. Why do I need 95 bottles of perfume? I don't. And it's going to be the same thing. Like, it needs to serve more of a purpose. So it can't be one that I can be like, this smells like la 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 la. You know? Like, I can't already have something that smells exactly like it. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So yeah. With that being said, I don't know how interesting this year is going to be on my channel, but let me know if you guys like this video, what type of content you want to see. Yeah. Okay. I will see you all later. Bye.